As a motherfucker, the 7th day of the Times of Reach 20 rating on Chess.com was also bad too, like for the previous day. In the 7th day, I lost 30 points of rating, winning 3 games and losing 5. But the majority of the game against players with low rating than me. But okay, at least I make some good games. The victories was good games, especially that, yeah, especially this game. So let's analyze my best game of today. Okay, I open with e4, chicken with c5, knight f3, e6. I faced him many times this move in this challenge. D4, c takes, knight c6, knight c3, and a6. Here again, the main move was knight f6 as the four knights variation, and my opponent preferred the move a6. Uh, it's not a Taimanov specifically because the Taimanov was with queen c7 first. But okay, I think that a6 could be named Taimanov too. And here I play bishop e2. I play this same move and the same position 1 month ago in the Sestao Open. You have the analysis of this game. Bishop e2, queen c7, knight takes c6, d takes c6, and queen d3. The idea of queen d3 is play queen g3 to trade queens and play a good game. Then recapture, recapture with the ace pawn, open the rook. So that's the idea of queen d3. And if black captures with the b pawn, we're going to make the same queen d3, followed by queen g3. And queen takes was the move who my opponent plays against me in Sestao. Okay, now d takes c6. Now I play queen d3, followed by queen g3, knight f6. Short castle on f4 was another interesting plan. And okay, or f4 here dearly to play d4 then. But okay, queen g3 was a good plan. Queen takes, takes, and here the white have a small advantage. But here e5 was the best move, just to develop the bishops to the center, with bishop e6 and bishop e7. Instead of that, my opponent played b5, bad move. And here I made a incorrect plan. Okay, e5 was not bad, but a4 was stronger. Really threatening the pawn on b5 and asking my opponent, what do you want to do? And he plays b4. Now we move knight uh, d2, because after the inclusion of a4 before I earned the c4 square for my knight. That was so typical when the Sicilian play a4, then your opponent plays before came with the knight to b1 to then jump to c4. So that's so typical. And if he cannot play because yes, bishop f3, this point hanging, and if he tries to hold the knight with f5, just knight d2. So after e4 he plays bishop b7. Now e5 was the best, d5, and here in this moment knight takes d5. He cannot take with the c-pawn, he should take with the a-pawn. And here, of course, the bishop is misplaced on b7 and just f4 or d4 and white is better. Okay, I play e5 instead of that, knight d5, and here I chose wrong again. It was better, for example, take on d5. This transformation of the pawn structure is fine for white. I don't understand that during the game. And g4 or a4 was fine too. Doesn't matter if he takes on c3 because after that, for example, takes take. After that, I'm going to just play c4, open the and doubling this point. I don't know if in this moment or previously I should make something like f4 or something. Maybe f4 first, but c4 in one moment is going to undouble my pawns. Instead of that, I play knight e4, who was not good. Because knight d4 and my opponent is taking some initiative. King d1, bishop b7. Okay, it's not the best. Bishop b7, a3. He should go back with the knight. And here again, I chose the incorrect plan. I play c4, who is not the move. Was better first place well the bishop on f3. After c5, yes, or this break again all the time. The breakthrough with a4 was the idea. g4 was always useful, taking a space in the king side, and king e2 was of course useful. I play c4 to give the c2 square for the king, but it was better just play bishop 3 and give the e2 square for the king, not the c2 square. Okay, knight b6, c5. Here he should return to the no, sorry, he return here. No, sorry. Here he should play knight d7, of course. Here, okay, now black is winning a pawn because he's attacking the c5 pawn and d5 pawn. But this is not so important because the b7 bishop is so bad place. Let's see, sorry, this bishop, the b7 bishop is also bad place. and I have more development and, a strong pawn on e5 on c5. That okay, one is going to fall, but the e5 pawn is going to fall, but the c5 pawn is so strong. Apart the open 8 file give me another advantage. So I prefer a little bit before 95 king c2. I prefer before. But okay, I play bishop e3 who was playable 95 king c2 fine bishop e7 and bishop d4 here was stronger. He can go back with the knight because I take on g7 for example. Knight here I take on g7 and then I take on h7. So he should play f6 but here after yeah take here just ruining the black pawn structure. And rook d8. Let's see the difference of the development is I have my both rooks in open files, I have his both rooks in the initial square. The h1 rook is in the initial square too, but it's in an open file. The h8 rook is not in an open file. Um, and okay, the b7 bishop is completely misplaced. I have the huge hole on he have the huge hole on d6, so white is close to be winning here. Okay, instead of that I play f4, 97 here would move rook d1. Bishop d4 was possible too. But okay, rook d1 I really like because I not have avoid I not allowed black to castle. Um, so for I like rook d1, knight f6, takes, and g4 clearly was better, followed by g5. But okay, I play bishop f3. Just my idea was play rook d6 and take the c6 pawn. Rook d8. I just play g4, followed by g5. That's my idea. Rook d1, rook d1. And here he made a6 losing move, but the black position is also unpleasant because he cannot go castle because I enter with the rook. Or first d5. And bishop d8 and then enter with the rook. Sorry, enter with the rook. So white position is also pleasant because okay, black have a pawn up, but have better to bishop. His bishop is very bad on b7. I have the open file. I have more space in the king side. I have more space in the king side. So just after the h6, of course, he played that to stop g5, but I just play rook d6, attacking on c6, bishop e7, check. Of course, he should take here, and then I don't know. But black is completely lost. Now I'm going to take on a6 with a pawn up, and I just win. But he just play king f7, and here you take the two bishop for the rook, king a8, and just check b7, followed by d8, and I won the game. So okay, was a bad day. In second day in a row I lost 30 points of rating. After reach 24.88, I reached 2 days ago. Now I only have 24.26, so I should go back to 25, then to 24, 26, 27, and finally reach my goal of reach 28. But okay, this game was fine. I play a good positional game with a pawn sacrifice. So I hope that you enjoy and learn. So let's see the next day if I can earn more rating. Bye bye.